All right, so subtraction is easy. The reason why it gets tough is because of something that we call borrowing. So if you think about the answers that I have of the 3 questions you see in front of you, we know 9 minus 3 we can do. We take 9, we subtract 3 from it, you end up with 6. Again, use your fingers if you have to count down from 9. So I would just go 9 and then count on my fingers 8, 7, 6. There we go. Same thing with 7. We know that we can do 7 minus 4, so counting down 4 times from 7 is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. But we cannot really do 2 minus 5. Now in algebra we do get into negatives, but the thing is we can't really do officially 2 minus 5. So although we'll learn how to do this third problem, there's no way to subtract 5 from 2 because you can't do a smaller number minus a bigger number. You can't do 6 minus 8. You can't do 1 minus 4. You can't do you can't do 8 minus 9. You can do bigger minus smaller. 10 minus 4, 6 minus 2, 4 minus 1. Notice again the bigger number is first. If there is a smaller number first and a bigger number second, we will have to borrow from the value in front when it comes to a stacked problem. So again, 45 minus 19, when you stack this up, the first thing you bump into is this is 5 minus 9. You don't just go backwards and say 9 minus 5 is 4. You can't. We're going this direction. So it's 5 minus 9, which we cannot do. So what we have here is this is the ones digit and the tens digit. So there are 5 singles and 4 tens because again it's the tens place. So what we are going to do is borrow one of the tens from here. So that's why you come over to the 4 and turn into a 3. From there we take 10 and add it over here, which means that 5 plus 10 turns into 15. That is how you do the borrowing. Now we have a bigger number first, 15 minus 9. Again, do that however you need to, but I'll just tell you that that answer is 6, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. So again, you subtract your columns like you've learned, but the thing is when it comes to borrowing, you have to make sure that you understand how it works. Anytime you see smaller number minus bigger number, you have to borrow. It doesn't always happen, but you have to pay attention to it. The biggest thing I see is people who don't see it and then they just do that direction. Everything is top to bottom. For example, on this, we cannot do 2 minus 8. If you have 2 and you try to take away 8, that can't happen. So we have to borrow. So again, we'll go to 7 and we'll borrow from 7, turning it into a 6, adding 10 to 2 and making it a 12. Now, the 12 minus 8, again, I'll just tell you, is 4. And then 6, how would I put plus? 6 minus 3 is 3. Sorry about that. You do not always have to borrow though, and again you have to make sure you are paying attention. 576 minus 237. Pay attention to each thing from top to bottom. 6 minus 7 cannot be done. So we have to borrow. So we go to the number in front, we borrow from the 7, turning 6 into 16. Again, I'll just tell you 16 minus 7 is 9. But notice we can do 6 minus 3, that's just 3. We can do 5 minus 2, that's just 3. You only borrow when the first number that you get to is smaller than the number that you have. So 5 minus 9 was impossible, we had to borrow. 2 minus 8 was impossible, we had to borrow. 6 minus 7, again 6 is smaller, we had to borrow. But 6 minus 3 was fine, 5 minus 2 was fine. So just make sure again you're practicing this, trying to get good at it, because again, once we're finished with this stuff, we're not going to go over it, and these are all skills you don't just need in the algebra class, you need them in real life. If you don't know how to subtract like that, you never know if you might need to do that for real. So outside of that, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.